I want to start with some history because,
Okay.
like, I've only recently been following your stuff and things like that. I want you to take me back to the beginning because I don't know the beginning. I don't know the story of how you started and got into this. So tell me how that looks and where it came from.
So it all started back in 2015, if
Okay.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Wow.
2015,
Yeah.
back when it was like Musically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I stumbled upon the platform
Yeah.
because I love doing funny videos for my family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just started from there. So I was hiding it to a lot of my friends because back then it wasn't like a normal thing
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
to have like a funny video out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it started from there back in the Philippines 2015.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I got hit up by Musically
Yeah.
to
Okay.
be a representative in the Philippines
Yeah.
because they want to expand in the Philippines and they're finding like people that has quite a following.
Yeah.
It started growing back then. And then that is also the year that I'm moving here in New Zealand. And when I
interesting.
moved to New Zealand, they have to drop me off.
Wow.
Yeah.
What year was that?
2016.
2016. So how many followers did you have back then on Musical.ly?
Back in Musically, I think around less than 100,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy that back then there would have only been millions of people on the platform.
Yeah, but it's all in America.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Were there a lot of people in Philippines at the time on it?
Not really, but they said a lot of people already download the app. That's why they want to invest.
Okay. Got it. Because it's a big market for it now, right?
Now, yeah,
Do you have a lot of followers in the Philippines now?
No.
Nah, so it hasn't translated even since you started there.
Because I don't do a lot of like content that is for
Targeted at it.
Filipinos.
Yeah.
But in the Philippines, TikToker have mentions now.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, the Filipino creators are huge there. So 2016, so you moved to New Zealand.
Yeah.
And you continued to do it musically?
Yeah. Just like as a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know that there's a big market when it comes to content creating.
Yeah.
I was just like doing it for fun, and I still don't know. I don't have any people to look up to or to ask question about.
Yeah.
So I was just like doing it for fun, and then while working, because I think I'm in student visa back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to focus on what's in front of me, which is I moved to New Zealand to find a better future.
Yeah.
So it was really hard to like
Do
juggle
both.
it up. So I have to squish it as a hobby, even though I do it as a hobby.
Yeah, interesting. And so you studied for a few years, I guess, 3 or 4 years?
1 year.
Just 1 year?
Yeah, I already finished uni back in the Philippines.
Got it. So you just did a bridging sort of final year here in New Zealand?
Not really, just like, because it's the easiest pathway for
it's
Filipinos to do student visa and then find a job.
Yeah. Okay, so then you found a job and the job gave you a
Yeah.
more permanent residency. Okay, cool. And then so once you got a job,
Yeah.
did you pick it back up again a bit more than a hobby, or it stayed a hobby for a few years?
It's still a hobby, but I do have like, I started to see that there's something more. But funny thing is, I remember I had a deal, which I was like insanely, whoa. And it's just like $45 for a TikTok. And I'm already like, yo, that's my grocery.
I love that.
Yeah.
$45.
Yeah, and
that's
back
huge.
then I already had like 100,000 followers. But I
That's
was like,
crazy.
$45? Cop it.
What was it for? Can you tell us the brand?
It's a music company.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't know the brand, the name
okay,
of the company anymore, but
Yeah. Was it for a song or something?
Yeah, for a song.
Like a dance.
Not really dance, just because musically it's like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can do anything. They're not really.
Yeah.
They're flexible when it comes to the idea.
Yeah. That is so funny.
Yeah.
And so what year was that $45 deal?
Probably 2017.
Okay, 2017. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's your profession like? What were you doing for work?
So when I got here, I can't really find a job yet because I was freshly graduated uni.
Yeah.
So I don't have any experience, but I decided to go to New Zealand without experience. So it's quite harder for me.
Yeah.
So I ended up doing waiter.
Yeah.
For at least less than a year.
Yeah.
Less than a year, and then afterwards I did graphic design.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's what I studied for, anyways.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And so when you did graphic design, was that how you got your visa, more permanent visa? Yeah.
I stayed for 4 years
Cool.
in one company.
Yeah, wow. What were you working in agency or graphic
It's
design?
a print shop, like a print signage shop.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so 2017, you got your first $45 versus
Yeah.
sponsorship, which is that's actually pretty cool. How old were you at 2017? You must have been 22 or something.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
So you got $45. When did the next deal come along?
There's another one late 2017
Yeah,
where
okay.
there's another app because everyone's copying Musically back then.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's not TikTok yet,
No,
right?
no.
Yeah. So everyone's copying Musically back then. So there was an American company. They want to start a new app wherein it's not really like a TikTok, but it's more like a Snapchat kind of thing, like messaging app.
Yeah.
And they're taking all the Musically people to do it. And they offered $1 every message. So I spammed it. I got like $1,000. I spammed it.
So what do you mean a message? Like you message people?
So it's really funny. So what happens is that they're gonna promote it on Musically, right? And the promotion is all about you can see what we're talking about on our group message. So a group message of 10 Musically users, I think you call it user back then. So 10 people, and then you're outside as an audience. You can read our conversation.
I got it.
Yeah, so quite weird.
That is an interesting thing. So it's like a group chat, but you have like voyeurs, like people just
Yeah, people
watching.
can see
That is
your
weird.
conversation.
I like it.
I feel
I
like
like
it's
it.
gonna work now, but back then, nah.
I reckon it would.
Imagine if we had that in our office.
Oh, I love that. Imagine if we made our group chat public.
No.
Fuck.
And everyone can react,
Yeah, people can react, but they can't comment.
comment.
Bro, that would be
Well, that's kinda like,
Discord.
Discord.
Kind of, yeah. Just moderated discords and stuff. Like, yeah. Lots
So
of,
for the first month, we got paid like it's actually 1,500 for the first month, and then afterwards they change it to like per message.
yeah.
So obviously that's the time I was like, "Tra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta." Yeah, I need
Love
the
that.
money.
Just spammed it.
Yeah.
So you made $1,000, and
Yeah.
just for 1 month or a few months?
That's for a month.
yeah. Did you do it?
Because the app didn't go well.
What was the app called?
Start with letter S. I forgot the
Oh,
name.
no.
Start with letter S.
That's so funny. I've never heard of it. That's so funny. And then okay, so that's not bad for 2017. And then when did how did that transition from Musically to TikTok go? Like, what was that experience like?
I already know about TikTok back
Yeah.
then because I got hit up again by
Yeah.
the Musically team in the Philippines,
Yeah.
and they said you should start making an account in TikTok.
Mm.
But TikTok back then is just starting, and they told us about the transitioning. So I already know the transitioning part
Yeah.
of TikTok to Musically to TikTok. I have another account, and yeah, but I wasn't like really sure about it. I was
Mm.
like, you know what, Musically is doing so well. I don't think a TikTok would actually
Yeah.
pop off. And then they posted that on Musically that they're changing
Yeah.
suddenly. And then when I check my app, it has Musically and TikTok like a slash, half in a
Yeah.
logo.
Yeah.
And then afterwards it becomes just TikTok.
Shit. And so
I'm
your
like-
account just transferred over.
I have 2 accounts.
Oh, you have 2 accounts.
Yeah, but I don't use the TikTok account. But now my Musically is a TikTok account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
funny.
some people, they lost their crown. So Musically, you have a crown for verification.
Okay.
Like verified user.
Yeah.
Some of my mates lost their ones. My ones still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
my
it.
sister, my sister is also a verified account back in the Philippines, but she's not doing it now.